Welcome to Peep This Out Reviews with Ian K.
Stay frosty.
Welcome to the Friday night stream, everyone. It is great to be on here with you, and we are straight melting here in Southern Cali right now. Let me make sure you guys can hear me okay, you guys can see me okay before we get going. Let me jump on over here, make sure that you guys... There we go. It looks like it is moving along. Let me know. Give me that thumbs up that you guys can hear me, that everything is looking good. It looks like I can see myself here, so I think I'm good. Hopefully I am. All right, let me get back on over. There we go. Trying to keep the lights balanced here, guys, because it is a nice balmy 90 degrees. So good. Everybody can hear me? Excelente, excelente. Introductions, greetings, and salutations. Let's start off with the very beginning here. My name is Ian K, creator, producer, and host of Peep This Out Reviews here on YouTube. It is nice to be back in the studio, aka my office, but I may change my mind on that as we go because I'm already beginning to heat up. You guys can't see off camera here, but I've got fans kind of blowing in different directions so they don't directly interfere with the microphone, but they kind of keep the air flowing here. So we'll see how far we get into this there. I'm shooting for the hour mark like I always do, but we'll just play this by ear. I'm really beginning to think I should have been outside again tonight. So great to be with you guys here. Let me go down the line from the very top and see who we've got going on here. If you guys want to rep where you guys are watching this from, that would be amazing. And for those of you who don't know, I create what I think is some pretty high quality food reviews here on YouTube in my little section of the universe. Hopefully you guys are subscribed to the channel. If not, there's a little red subscribe button that you guys will see off to the side. Definitely click on that there. You will not be disappointed. Lots of daily content as well as live streaming every week as well we shoot for. And I definitely have a blast doing this stuff for you. And it's great interacting with the food review community and just people in general here on YouTube. So let's see who we got. We've got Siren Harvey. Let's peep this out. Absolutely. Dan Madeline. Jane, Goody Two Shoes. Nice to see you. You did not miss it. You are here in effect pretty much on time tonight at 8 p.m. Robert, stay frosty. You stay frosty as well. We are trying right now. And thank you again for that super chat donation, $4.99. Guys, anything you feel obliged to put towards your super chat donations always goes back into the channel to create the content that many of you guys are enjoying. I'm having so much fun always commenting back to you guys, replying, all that good stuff. Derek Leveske, how you doing there? One of my peeps from the very, very beginning. Computer Blue, I wish I was having a burger right now. Maybe in a little bit. We'll have to see. Rachelis X, let's peep this out Friday. Great to have you on here as well. David P, thanks so much for jumping on as well. Let's see here. The Meg I saw last night, Robert, as I typed in there, it was a blast. A very dumb movie. Don't go in expecting a masterpiece or anything like that, but it was entertaining. Not so much like the book, but again, it's really kind of like in name only with a few things that are very similar. But I liked it. I really liked it. It's enjoyable and it's just dumb fun for late in the summer. So we'll talk about that as we go here. Let's see. If you're smoking along, press 420. There you go, Dan Madeline. It's all good. So as you guys have seen me type here, we are straight melting in Southern Cali. It is no joke right now. It is a nice balmy here in the office here. A little over 90 degrees. So yeah, you're going to see me shining up here just a bit. But it is what it is. It's keeping my weight down, which is cool. I'm kind of balancing it out, which is nice. But at a price. It's coming at a price. Sarah Star Vlogs and Reviews, great to have you on here. Thanks so much for jumping on. And incidentally, if you guys recognize any of these people, especially if they have reviews or vlogs or anything in their title, jump on over to their channels, give them a like, give them a comment, give them a subscribe, and tell them Ian K sent you if they don't realize it already since they happen to be on here right now. We really want to make that community continue to grow and prosper in the right direction, which is onward and upward. So if you guys see any of these people who you recognize or if you hear me talk about them a little bit there, definitely jump on over and do the right thing. As Spike Lee would say, do the right thing. Let's see here. Drew's Food Reviews, thanks so much for jumping on as well. We'll go down the line, and yes, we're going to be reviewing something tonight, guys. I wonder if you can guess what it possibly is, considering how it went last week, which was a blast, by the way. For those of you who don't know, last week I jumped on over to the local park, actually, over here in Pasadena, about maybe 15 minutes from where I'm at, and basically reviewed one of the Taste of America flavors from Lay's, and incidentally had a really fun interaction with somebody coming out of the rec hall area where I was filming at towards the end of the night. I believe his name was Justice, which was really cool. So he liked the chips that I did. I did the bacon-wrapped jalapeno popper. It was really fun to check those out, which I'm still working on finishing those, by the way. But the wifey liked them, so, you know, I guess that's a good thing. Let's see here. Robert in Azusa, California, trying to stay frosty, man. No joke. It is so difficult right now. Mr. Rogers, you're not watching the Raiders game. No, I'm here for you guys. We're doing the live stream here. This is important. This is a very important thing every single week, as far as I'm concerned, because I love doing it. Let's see. EA Storecom 100 kind of changed his channel name. Was that like you dropped the 0, I think, at the end there? A little bit shorter. Livermore, California, staying frosty. Nice. Youngstown, Ohio. Brianna, thanks so much for jumping on as well. Outlaws Generation, what to do. Alex Brown, Jeremy Jenkins. We are going down the line here right now. Glad you're going live tonight. Definitely. I've tried to not miss it unless it is absolutely necessary, Jeremy. Believe me, I look forward to this. It's definitely an escape for me, and it's a blast interacting with you guys. It has been a very, very busy week. I've got a new business venture that I'm working on with the wifey, and it's just taking up a lot of my time on top of producing content, which there's no slowdown there at all because I love doing that. That's my therapy for me to kind of escape out of what I do. So watch for more stuff there this weekend as well as into this coming week there. There's always fun stuff coming here on the channel. Elizabeth Ricard, thanks so much for jumping on as well. Great to see all the familiar names. Stephen Shields, you rule. I appreciate you very much. David P. Super Chat donation, the $10 donation. Thank you so much for that, David. Incidentally, if you guys want to get around YouTube taking any of those donations, you can always hit the PayPal link on the very top of my channel banner if you want to get away from that. But David, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate that. Always goes back into the channel, and every little bit helps with everything that we do here on YouTube for all the creators that have Super Chat enabled. So thank you for supporting the channel, David. I appreciate it. Count on your name as well as Robert and anyone else who may donate towards within this hour in the comments of the replay that you guys will find in the community tab tomorrow. So I appreciate that very much. Hopefully you guys check those out because I'm very big on making sure that credit goes to where credit is due. So thank you. Thank you so much. Let's see, Dean Ty, have I tried the new chicken pesto from Charlie's? Yes, I did. You may want to take a look at that bistro. I definitely reviewed it. Just me out there. I was going to go last night too, the Meg, but couldn't motivate. You know, it's a fun movie, but I'm actually going to be taking my mom, believe it or not, to watch it early next week. She wants to go watch it as well. So last night I checked it out with the wifey, and it was a blast, definitely. It's true what they say. You want to experience that on the biggest screen possible for obvious reasons, because there's some really, really cool imagery and stuff like that. You just have to kind of check your brain at the door and just go in and enjoy it. That's one of these types. One of those types of movies. Ryan Fesser, do you ever go to the Comedy Store? Not the Comedy Store, but the Improv, actually, in Brea. I usually like checking out Joe Coy there, usually around my birthday in September or October. So I have a good time in Brea there. A lot of the family, we get together and we go, and it's always a blast checking out Joe Coy. Computer Blue, try the Extra Most Bestest Stuffed Crust from Little Caesars. Nice. And the Caesar Wings, which, speaking of which... Nice segue there, Computer Blue. I appreciate that. That was the review before this most current one. It's one of my bucket list reviews that I put together that actually got pushed that I was planning to put out last week because I wanted to jump and check out Papa John's Barbecue Meats Pizza. So if you guys haven't checked out my latest reviews since we've last spoken, Papa John's Barbecue Meats Pizza, which you guys may have seen rotating on the intro before the stream began tonight. I was very surprised. I didn't think I was going to like that as much as I did because I'm not a super fan of barbecue-style pizzas. And most of you guys know that from the last Little Caesars review, which I did of the Smokehouse Pizza. I was very disappointed in that. I really had a lot of high hopes because generally I like Little Caesars a lot. But again, barbecue-style pizza had a lot to live up to. So for me, I was very happy with the end result of that review. So take a look at that if you want to see some gorgeous video up close. That was really fun to film. I got to say, I had to keep using some of those shots because it was tasty. But then naturally, the Little Caesars Wings was the bucket list review that I wanted to put out initially. So I put that out right after, about a day or two later. And very surprised with that as well. I didn't think about getting wings at Little Caesars, but you know, that really they go hand in hand with pizza, right? So I was very excited to check out the version from Little Caesars with some Buffalo Ranch, which was pretty bomb. Which brings us to, drum roll please, my best way of doing that, Jack in the Box Steak Teriyaki Bowl. They've had a chicken teriyaki bowl on their menu for Jack in the Box, at least here on the West Coast. Some of your places out, some of the places across the country may have it available as well. Jack in the Box is not really everywhere, but here on the West Coast, it's pretty prevalent. They're pretty much all over the place. So the chicken bowl that they've had on the menu, they've upgraded with 40% more chicken, but the biggest new addition was the steak version. So I decided to check that out the other day, and again, another murderous day of filming. Literally, I was soaked after filming that review. It is really no joke trying to do this during the day, and keeping the sound right and keeping everything as shaded as possible without giving too much darkness to the video. But it was fun checking out the steak teriyaki bowl. So definitely take a look at all of those reviews. You'll find them in the playlist around my channel, as well as the most recent in the video tab you can click on and go from there. So lots of fun stuff there. Lauren J, sup. In London, we had so much rain. Alex Brown, yeah, it is. I wish we can use some of it here. Frankie Jayme, California is on fire again. Yes, and apparently it was arsonists from what I'm hearing about with that, so we'll have to see. Let's see. Nehemiah Sanders, nice to see you on here. 90 degrees at night. Yeah, I have not slept well. You guys probably can't tell with the screen here, but I have like black bags under my eyes. It is no joke. Kyle Broussard, did I review some spicy wings that you couldn't finish? No, actually. They were actually oven roasted rings at Little Caesars with a little bit of buffalo ranch. So a little bit of the spicy, a little bit of the creaminess, a little bit of the coolness that I got that day, and it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all. So let's see. Frankie Jayme, love Jack in the Box. Nice. Good stuff there. Goody Two Shoes, they used to have a combo with egg rolls. You know, they actually did have a combo. If you guys look closely at that video, they actually mispriced. By itself, they wanted $7.99, and the combo is $6.49. But they reversed the prices on the board when I did that review. I noticed it after that. But apparently $6.49 is that amount. I didn't even ask to what the combo would be for the teriyaki bowl, Jane, but it was worth it. I was very surprised with the flavor. Not to give too much away, but it was definitely not as sweet as I thought it was going to be. It did come with a little extra sauce on the side with a black belt and flavor as they were claiming it to be, but it was tasty. Let's see, John Shedler, what's on your shirt? Just a basic pattern. It's kind of got like a velvety type of cross that's on here. I'm kind of a big fan of gothic type of imagery and stuff like that. So this is actually one of my favorite shirts. You probably see this in a lot of my reviews that I do. Which incidentally, if you guys are looking for some shirts, if you want something from Peep This Out, in so many words, you'll probably see a Teespring store down below, as well as my Spreadshirt stuff, which has a bunch of other stuff on it as well. So you'll find that link in the description and probably the app drawer down below, or the shelf, I guess as they call it. So if you guys wanted to pick up some stuff there, you're more than welcome to. I'm always adding stuff to it. Some people have requests for things, so I'm trying to work on the hat situation still. So, stay tuned. Stay tuned. Sarah Star, do y'all have Wingstop? Yes, I do have Wingstop. I actually have a couple of reviews from Wingstop. I did the Korean Q wings, I think spicy Korean Q, and something else at one point, which was boneless. It escapes me right now, but I do have a Wingstop playlist. But I'll definitely be taking a look, Sarah, to see there. I have about 2 other reviews that I'm in the middle of editing. I'm going to try and have one out on Sunday, and then into the week going in there, as well as with my schedule that I'm trying to do as well with my normal business stuff. So that's definitely, like I said, I'm pretty tired. Plus the heat situation is not helping at all. Outlaws Generation, I saw your video in. Should review the steak one, looks good. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's see. Elizabeth, Ian doesn't have mods. Yes, I do not actually. I don't have anyone actually enlisted to do that because honestly, it is really not that crazy to worry about, to be honest. You may get a couple of knuckleheads here and there that likes to try and gain attention, but I can usually get rid of those really quickly. I'd rather have you guys kind of like, be in the moment and enjoy instead of kind of policing constantly. It's not really necessary, to be honest, Elizabeth. But for those that have a real problem with it, obviously there are some creators that do. I can understand it. But for here, I'm really, it's not that bad. Not that bad. Stephen Shield, where's the Hooters review? Always in progress. Haven't gotten around to doing Hooters just yet. Elizabeth, what's the standard edit time for a review? For me, it's about, I want to say about 4 hours, roughly. From start to finish, I would say from filming. Filming is about maybe half hour to 40 minutes, depending. Sometimes less, depends upon what it is. With the heat situation, it seems to be going about that long. And then the editing with all the stuff that I put together there, and once everything is done, is about 4 hours, and then I upload in. So if you want to figure, literally it almost feels like a work day, so to speak, in between my other stuff. It really can be kind of crazy, which is why I usually work into the night. Especially since I released a little bit earlier in the day now, which I think is better overall for everybody. So I put a lot of time and energy into what I do, and I don't want to have any dip in quality of any type there. So I think a lot of you guys are accustomed to something new from me all the time, so I wanted to make sure I always deliver that for you. So you'll always get it from me in that way. Let's see. Drew, you going to try Jack's Munchie Meals? You know, I did one way back in the day, the grilled cheeseburger, which was pretty good. I haven't actually tried any of the others. Maybe as a bucket list item, I'll come back and revisit one of those, Drew. That's actually a good idea. Let's see. Love Carl's Jr. and Hardee's returning to Charborough sliders. Yes, Christian, I'm so glad those are back. A little bit more expensive this time, but definitely worth it. Even it's a quarter more than what it was, but it's still pretty bomb. Rachelis, do you plan on going to the OC Fair? Probably not the OC, but once it comes up to the LA area at the Pomona Fairplex, that's usually the one that I go to around my birthday. So most likely around that time, and you'll probably be seeing some reviews finally from the fair this year, which is what I plan on doing if we do go. That is definitely something I want to do. Ever gone to the 626 night market? I have not, just me out there, but it is actually happening tonight. So I'm not going to be able to make it tonight, but I know that they have it going throughout the summer. So good stuff over there. I'm driving by right now, man. It looks booming. Yes, it's definitely an awesome situation over there. Wingstop has new fries and fried corn I reviewed. Nice, Sarah. Very cool. I'll take a look at that. I'll take a look and see what they've got going. I haven't done a Wingstop review in a while. Let's see. Matt Covington, your thoughts on Space Force? You know, I don't know if there's any existential threats coming from the galaxy or anything like that, but obviously the need to produce something like this, honestly, it's kind of a long time coming because of all the amount of technology and the stuff that we have now. We should actually have kind of something in place. I think, Matt, it's more of a posturing move than anything else for the president. I don't want to say it's to take, you know, misdirection off of things that are really going on in the media, but it definitely makes headlines, and I'm excited about it. If you guys ever follow me on Twitter, which you should, at Peep This Out, I'm always kind of retweeting a lot of stuff from CNN or CNET regarding things from space and UFOs and things like that. I love all that stuff, so it always interests me. So I'm excited to see what's going to be and where it's going to go. But personally, you know, the idea of a military force, it's kind of interesting. It's kind of interesting to put it in the way that they're putting it. Outlaws Generation, what editing program do you use? I use Final Cut Pro 10 on Mac, and I love it. Absolutely love it. Elizabeth, yeah, Mods has a few channels. Crazy Trolls, you're lucky, knock on wood. You know, I try and create the atmosphere. Plus, by the way, for all the crazy comments that people try and post on my reviews, a few actually get through. I've got a very strong block list for certain words and certain things because I try and keep it family friendly, because obviously there are a lot of kids that look on YouTube. There are a lot of, you know, people that obviously don't want any of that junk in their life. They don't want to add that stress. So believe me, I run a very tight ship. I'm a one-man show, but it's a very tight ship. With what I do. So yes, Elizabeth, I know some channels require more due diligence with that than normal. That's for sure. Let's see. Sarah Star Vlogs, have you tried Space Force deeds, not words? Very nice, Robert. Very nice. EA StoreCon, I should make a video of the bloopers that I've had. You know, early on in some of my reviews, I actually had a blooper reel at the end. Maybe I'll consider going back to some of that here and there. Sarah, have you ever watched The Sinner? I have not. I believe that's with Jessica Biel. Supposed to be good. I've seen some stuff on that there and a lot of things on the side of buses promoting it there. Let's see. Oh, my chat window just jumped up here. Hang on one second. Trying to stay focused with you guys. I want to miss out. I want to try and answer as many as I can before we get into the food review of what we're going to do here in just a second. Josh Sparrow, what other food reviewers do you watch on YouTube? I watch pretty much all of them. There's really not one that I don't. And usually some of the ones that I really have never heard from, sometimes I'll just do a search for like food reviewer or food reviewers, and I'll see a whole bunch of the new set, I guess we'll call them, that are coming in that are having fun doing this stuff as well. But I'm all over the place with content. But one thing as a content creator, and this is one thing that I've actually heard, is that when you're trying to produce as much content as you do each week, it's really kind of hard to kind of consume a lot of content at the same time. Now, don't get me wrong, I do consume. But I usually kind of save it more for the weekends or kind of sporadically throughout the week. But occasionally I'm all over the place looking at all kinds of reviews. And usually if it's something I know I'm going to review myself, I don't look at anything until I finish the filming. And then I kind of go and check and see from there. Elizabeth, Space Force, of course, blah. We all know. Hey, guys, incidentally, how many peeps do we have watching this right now? Let me know how many peeps we're watching and how many thumbs up do we have, too. If we can get the thumbs up to match whatever the amount of people who are watching, because I cannot see at the moment. I'm in my chat software or streaming software, which is a little different. That would be awesome. Let me know, and then we'll get to that there. Steven, you should peep through the window while reviewing the food. Well, I do the drive-through, which some and some don't like, which is always fun. Let's see. Why do you say stay frosty and peep this out when you drive up through the window? I'm going to let that hang there and let some of the other peeps here in the chat answer that for you. That question comes up all the time. I think most people should know by now just by me doing it. But I'll let somebody else answer that in the chat here. So if you guys want to help out, AA 2018, that would be amazing. Christian Jones, he loved the Carl's Jr. El Diablo burrito. Nice. Very nice. Saber fans, do a Culver's review. If I had a Culver's close by, believe me, I would. The closest one, I believe, is Arizona when I Googled it. So it's probably not going to happen unless I happen to travel. Kyle Broussard, weren't the spicy wings you reviewed from Sonic or Wingstop the ones that you rated 1 out of 10? You know, I don't remember the rating, but I know it was extreme. It was the habaneros, if I remember correctly there. Pretty insane with that as well. Up super chat donation coming from Tiffany for $5. Tiffany, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. Definitely stay frosty. I appreciate you contributing to the channel. It goes a long way, believe me, along with the thumbs up on the video as well. Tiffany, thank you so much. Your name will be in lights in the description box once the stream ends and you guys see the replay. That will be in the community tab tomorrow. I'm going to shoot for mid-morning, early afternoon for that replay, so you guys will be able to relive all the goodies. And just in case you don't see the chat thread rolling underneath us right now, that's why you'll have it right over here on the screen, just in case, because I noticed that it doesn't always come out for some that I've seen on replay. Elizabeth Ricard, because that's Ian. Very nicely said, Elizabeth. Very nicely said. A little advertising and also having a little fun with it at the same time. Ever tried any of the new soda parlors that are popping up lately? You know, we actually have a soda, well, I guess a soda fountain place, I guess, if you will. It's kind of like a classic dessert type of ice cream joint. But I haven't tried anything that's popping up lately for something like that. A few in Vegas. Okay, very cool. I plan on going at some point in the near future here. Let's see here. Okay, we're going to get into the review in literally less than a minute's time. We're coming up on the halfway mark of this hour already, guys. Great stuff. Having a great time chatting with you guys here. We try, let's see, Drew, some of the new ones that just came out. Jack Jalapeno, Wakey Bakey Hash. Yes, I actually did the Wakey Bakey Hash. That's talking about the new Munchie Meal mashups that are back on the menu at Jack in the Box. I'll probably post my review of the Wakey Bakey maybe probably first thing in the morning, so that way it's for breakfast. So if you guys wanted to go check out that, I could have done one of the other two there, but I figured, you know what, let me go for the newer item and maybe circle back. We'll have to see. Nehemiah Sanders, favorite football team is the Patriots. One of my favorites as well. Absolutely. Dwayne, did you use the Disney? You know, I have not actually. You know, we haven't talked about that in a while. The Disney animation app. That's right. With that, I have to look into that. I keep forgetting to do that. I will definitely try and make note of that to do that again there, Dwayne. I appreciate that very much. Let's see. Love the new IHOP Ultimate Steak Burgers. Christian Jones, absolutely. Would you rather have affordable health care? Actually, I agree with that, Elizabeth. Affordable health care for everyone is the most important thing, if you ask me. Let's see. You should review Dairy Queen, Stephen Shields. Again, if I had one close by, I would. Sabres fan, do you still like Ken Domick? Of course. I've never not. He's a good dude. Rachelis, how much of a super chat donation will it take to get you to follow back on Instagram? Not very much. Believe me, I'm always very appreciative there. If you guys follow me and send me a message on there, definitely I can help you out as well. If you guys are posting up the goodies there. But I'm not going to put that. That'll be horrible to tell you what to put down there, Rachel. I couldn't. That's not me. Let's see. Okay, spicy nacho sandwich from Jack in the Box is bomb sexy. I don't think it was when the review was when I did that Cheaters Cam review actually, but I'm sure it's good when it's super fresh. All right, so let's see. Before we get into this review, EA StoreCon, yes, it is definitely hot outside. Outlaw Generation did a food challenge eating a 50-ounce steak. Are you serious right now? Are you serious right now? 1 pound is 16 ounces. Okay, do the math on that. Wow, I'm gonna have to check that out, Outlaw. That's nuts. That is nuts right there. So at the time of that mention there, we've got 11 likes, 54 in the chat. Thumbs up. Wow, only 11. I'm going to let you guys do some due diligence on that and help each other out. Definitely hit that thumbs up down below if you haven't already. I don't want to keep hounding you guys with that. I know it seems to be a thing, but naturally we want it to be organic. But of course, sometimes you need a little bit of a push at the same time. So let's get those likes up there as well. And again, Tiffany, thank you so much for that super chat donation. I think I'm going to use that as the point of where I will pick up the chat after we do the food review. You guys want to get into the food review right now? Because I definitely want to try what it is that I want to do for you here right now. And as the viewers begin to roll in and you guys are chatting away, hitting that thumbs up, let me know if you guys like what you see. And if you like what you see and you feel so inclined, the Super Chat and PayPal is available to you as always. But if you guys saw the review from last week, which you'll find in the community tab, we actually checked out one of the flavors of the Taste of America promo from Lay's. And, you know, it actually was pretty tasty. The bacon wrapped jalapeno popper was pretty good. So I got to admit, there's a few others I wanted to try, but the one that I was actually a little bit easier to find because for some reason my local locations for my stores around here didn't really have too much of a crazy selection. But every time I went into all the stores looking for some other flavor, I always came across this. So I decided to give the Chili Con Queso, did I say that rolling my tongue enough? Chili Con Queso. How about I say that like sexy enough? Chili Con Queso. Lay's chips. So I'm expecting this personally, guys. Supposedly, I guess it's going to be like a Southwest flavor. I'm expecting this to kind of be like a little bit of heat, a little bit of a cheesy chip situation, and not much else. So I think maybe that's why this one is the more prevalent out of the group, because this seems to be the main type of flavor that I'm seeing from just about every chip maker out there. There's some type of cheesy chip. There's some type of spicy chip. Let's just spin them together. Or put them together, I should say, not spit them together. Let's put them together, and we'll put them part of a new promo for Taste of America here and see what's up. But, you know, the one that I want to try, which is the, I think it's the lobster roll, is the one that I saw on here, which I'm thinking is going to be like Old Bay seasoning or something like that. But, you know, if I happen to find something else, we'll have to see what we can do about that. So I like to save these types of reviews for the live streams, for you guys, and let's just see how amazing this is here. So I'm going to open this up, and already, let me just tell you, this feels like a lot of air. It feels like a lot of boo-boo-ness right now. $3 for this bag, and before I take a whiff of it, I'll let you guys get the first look. And as you can see, it is all bag, very little chips. Sold by weight. This is 7 3/4 ounces. That seems like such an odd number for this. 7 3/4 ounces right now. And in terms of the aroma test, the smell test, I'm not getting anything really. Well, spice. I guess like it's a little bit of spice. Yep, a little bit of spice. Now this is regular Lay's, so this is going to be just a standard chip. How many times have you guys seen us do this type of review where it's like, okay, we're going to hold it up, show you the chip slice. It's got a little dusting on it and a little bit of the flecks of whatever is on here right now. I am not sure really, but well, maybe a little bit more Southwest type of seasoning, I guess. I don't know if that's in my head right now because of the theme I think they're going for with this one here. But let's give this a try real quick. It's the Chili Con Queso Lay's Taste of America. Here we go. Straight out sour cream and onion chip. That's the base, easily. I have not looked at the ingredients at all on this yet, and I'm not going to until after. But I'm tasting that wholesome sour cream and onion flavor on this one right away. A little bit of heat in the back end. And because my mouth is kind of watering from that heat, it kind of tastes like the cheesiness is kind of coming through just a little bit. This is more distinct for sour cream and onion with a little bit of heat, guys, more than anything else. Maybe a little bit of buttermilk possibly, but it definitely feels like a sour cream and onion chip. Yeah. All right. Let's look. Okay. Chili Con Queso seasoning. Maltodextrin made from corn. Spices, tomato powder, onion powder. That's the onion. Cheddar cheese. Milk, cheese cultures, salt, enzymes. Red and bell pepper powder, natural flavors, corn oil. Buttermilk. Okay. Sour cream. Blue cheese. I did not get that. That's nuts. Blue cheese? For real? It's milk, cheese cultures, salt, and enzymes. They say that for all the ones that say cheese. So there's different versions of that in this. Skim milk, paprika extracts, and annatto extracts. And it says it contains milk ingredients, as you guys know. So, yeah, it's heavy on the cheese, so I guess it is simulating that pretty nicely. But what I'm getting more is sour cream and onion. and the hardiness of it that I'm getting from the buttermilk. I guess some of the cheese is kind of coming through there at the very end along with the spice, but more sour cream and onion on this. It's good though. And I got to admit, I think I like it better than the bacon wrapped jalapeno from last year, or last week. You can see some of that paprika goodie. The red and green pepper. I guess the flakes that are in this. That's a pretty complicated group of ingredients for this chip, guys. For something that tastes more like a glorified sour cream and onion chip. For real, with a little bit of spice at the very end. And a little bit of that cheesiness coming through. But hey, God bless them. You know, that's a lot to put into this right now. For those of you guys who are interested, 160 calories per serving, 8 servings per container, about 15 chips. Times 8, obviously do the math. There's the total chips that are in this. 10 grams of fat, all the usual. Saturated 1.5, carbs 15 grams. Dietary fiber 1. I know some of you guys don't care about this. Total sugars 1, protein 2. I like it. I like this a lot. Sour cream and onion, but I like it. I think last week I gave the bacon wrapped jalapeno. I think that was like 8.5 or 9-ish in that range. I'm probably going to go the same with this because I like them. Even though I like this one just a little bit better, maybe we'll say 9.5 because it's closer above what it was. And I would probably get this over the bacon wrapped jalapeno. Even though I like the bag look on this there. This is kind of like just a little thing of dip that they have on here. But guys, it's what's on the inside that counts, right? With everything in life, for the most part, it's what's on the inside. This is actually really pretty tasty. Tastiness. I dig it. All right, one more. And then we'll jump back into the chat for you guys. Pretty tasty. Good stuff. All right. Let's jump back on over and see what we got here. Hopefully you guys have been chatting it up here. Obviously, you guys have been doing your thing. Let's see. Stephen Shields, wife is a manager at Hardee's. I still love the hot ham and cheese. I would love to try that, actually. Carl's Jr. does not have that over here on the West Coast. Vern Dupuis, let's see. Will you ever do a stream with your wife? You know, I asked her all the time, and she's a little camera shy, believe it or not. Occasionally, you may see her kind of slip in there, depending upon the review or what we may be doing there. But more often than not, you'll probably see it more on Instagram, to be honest. Nacho fries were good. Yes, Computer Blue, absolutely. Spicy nacho chicken sandwich at Jack in the Box. Bomb sexy. See, what's the biggest ounce steak you have ever eaten? That's from Outlaw's Generation. Wow. You know, I really can't say it's anything more than maybe like a 10 ounce, I think at the most, to be honest. And that may be kind of standard for like prime rib. I actually went to Lowry's. For those of you who don't know, it's a really popular type of steakhouse that's around. And they actually have one in the on the west side of town in the Beverly Hills area. And we went to celebrate a milestone, aside from hitting 16,000 subscribers and everything is just moving along there, and also new business venture stuff. Decided to get the California cut, which was closer to that 10-ounce range there. So that's actually kind of a regular type of cut. So I can't say I've gone anything above that, but 50-ounce Outlaw is ridiculous. So that had to be a challenge for sure. Goody Two has been watching seafood mukbangs and travel channels. Nice, 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 nice. Let's see. Outlaw, ever been to Voodoo Donuts in Portland? I haven't, but they actually have a Voodoo Donuts in Studio City here, right by Universal Studios. So one of these days I'd like to do like a little quickie review there to try something for sure. EA StoreCon 100, can I have a shout out? EA StoreCon 100 used to be formerly EA StoreCon 1000. Let's peep this out. I appreciate you jumping on tonight. Robin Hood, thanks so much for jumping on, my friend. It's great to see you as always. And to all the amazing peeps who jump on and are always showing love on my reviews and commenting and all that fun stuff there. Thank you so much. Let's see, what's for dinner tonight after the stream, David P? Something cool to drink first, to be honest there. I'm not sure what we're going to get just yet, David, but I am pretty hungry right now. So, you know, it's going to be something kind of substantial, I'm thinking. But, you know, I'll have to let you know. The next stream, I'll let you know. So remind me. Pez15, do you have a job outside of YouTube? Of course. This is definitely is not able to sustain. Voiceover work primarily, but another business venture which I cannot talk about just yet. But it's definitely keeping me busy, getting it going, and that's always fun. Let's see. Pez15X, just so you know, I love your positivity. Thank you. Thank you so much. Life is too short. It's too short for drama. Believe me. I know. If you guys knew the background of stuff going on in my life right now, it is crazy. Let's see. Nehemiah Sanders just sitting here eating KFC tenders. Hey, I couldn't think of another better way to spend that right now if you like KFC than on a Friday night, hopefully in a cooler environment, getting down with some... do they still have the pickled chicken available? That was a fun review to do, I gotta tell you. Elizabeth Ricard thinks $7.99 is the absolute amount for donation, I'm assuming. Anything helps. I appreciate it very much. Computer Blue saw the death of Superman last night. I read that 20 years ago, and I have all of those issues in mint condition. I love it. But I do want to check out the anime version, the video that just came out in the movie. Curious to see what DC has done with that. It says 20 likes on the screen. Wow. Only out of 50-something people watching. It'll definitely be higher before we leave here tonight. Make sure you guys smash that like button down below. And if you haven't shared this broadcast out with anyone, even though we've got about 20 minutes or so left, it is not too late to do that. Let's see. All right, so you guys definitely Lay's taste. Those look good. Good choice. Drew's food reviews. Okay, I picked the right chip for tonight. Haven't got a P.O. box just yet, Steven. Haven't got a P.O. box just yet. Allocating resources in other ways. So once things kind of solidify, we'll see about the other stuff. But social media contact is there as well. So let's see. Can you do a wake up and wrap breakfast? A wake up wrap breakfast review from Taco Bell. You know, if it's any of the breakfast stuff, there is a bunch that I've done in the past already there. Mr. Fernandez or Mrs. Fernandez, Miss Luisendi, M. Luisendi. Definitely, you can find that in the Taco Bell playlist. Yes, Computer Blue, very cheesy. And a lot of air in the bag, as you guys know. Not that bad. Great to see you again. Have you ever dressed up as Gene Simmons' suit and jumped on a motorcycle over 20 cars while biting the head off of a grasshopper and breaking your left hand on landing? Yes. Rachelis, you should call customer support line. Tell them about the air. Yeah, that's going to go over really well. Taste of Mexico. Yes, this chip is definitely more southwestern style, southern Texas, I would think. For sure. Not that bad. Have you dressed okay, we did that. Elizabeth, that accent. It's like I'm in Puerto Vallarta. Chili con queso. Yes, it's cheesy queso. Sugar content. Did I say that originally? I think I didn't. Oh, I did. Okay, yeah, 1 gram per. So, not bad. Not too bad. Pretty usual for Lay's. Yes, same old, same old. Never had blue cheese, and yeah, you know what? Blue cheese is not really my thing, EA StoreCon 100. But you know, it's interesting the fact that it's something that's in this chip. I really did not expect that at all. But it doesn't come out. It doesn't really taste like anything like that. Just think of it as kind of like a cheddar cheesy type of flavor that you're getting from that, with a little hint of like sour cream and onion and some spice. That's pretty much it. Get a bag. I did not say that. Let's see. Blue cheese on a burger is amazing. I'm sure it is, but I will never have it. Random. Looks like we're almost catching up with some of the chat threads over here. Random GD guy. Oh, jumped up again here, guys. Hang on 1 second. Una momento. I'm trying to keep my chat moving here. All right, hang on 1 second, guys. My computer is working overtime right now, plus it is hot. So that's part of the reason my fans are kind of going here too. So let's see. There we go. Nothing compares to Flaming Hot from Lay's. Don't forget to check your code online. Yes, I got to take a look and put those codes in there. That's right. That is right. Do ASMR sounds. That crunch was on point. Yeah, we'll have to do maybe just a straight ASMR stream, just without saying anything. Maybe we'll do something like that there. Let's see. Hey, Peep This Out. You're awesome. Thank you so much, Derek. I appreciate that. You guys are awesome for spending a little bit of your evening with me tonight. I won't be keeping you too much longer. Speaking of which, how many peeps do we have watching right now? And let me know. That would be awesome. Ever had jalapeno kettle chips? Yes, those are awesome. Actually, any type of kettle chip is awesome. Ever done a bento box review? You know, I've actually done from Plan check or plan B. Plan check? Plan something. I don't even know what it is. But I think it's plan check. I guess plan B is something else. There was a Hello Kitty burger, like a bento box type thing, promo thing, that I checked out that my wife actually helped me film a while back. Do a search for that. I think it's just do a search for like Peep This Out Hello Kitty or something like that. You'll probably see it's the only one that'll come up. EA Storecon's almost at 100 subscribers. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I remember that first 100 is the hardest, and then getting to that first 1,000, and then after that, it just keeps going and going and going. As long as you're putting out that quality content, you may see some slowness. It may pick up. It may get slow, but just stay consistent, and they will come. It's good stuff. Road to 1 mil. Always. We're all on that road right now. Definitely, definitely. Good times indeed. Quality, quality stuff for you guys all the time. You all know. Let's see. PS15, love your positivity. Thank you so much. Goody Two Shoes, don't you have AC? It is not centralized, Jane. That's the problem. So I got to do the fan thing. Right now, the wifey is enjoying the AC where she is at. So here in the office, we do not have that luxury. Elizabeth Ricard, see the BK chicken fries ad with Dame, Old Nerd, and Happy Man. I have not seen that. I have not seen that. I'll have to take a look. I'm subscribed to BK too. I'll have to take a look and see. I catch up on a lot of content late, but I'll definitely, that's crazy. Very cool. Let's see. Robert, take your wife to see Crazy Rich Asians on Wednesday. Yes, we already are. We're into that already. Incidentally, we just signed up for AMC's A-List program, which is $19.95 a month, and you get to see 3 movies a week, any format, reservations, all that good stuff. So, good times. I'm looking forward to that as well. Let's see, everyone smashing that like button. I appreciate that. Rachelis X, thank you so much. Very cool. I appreciate the $5 super chat donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Goes a long way. You guys are making me feel very humbled right now. I appreciate that greatly. It is not easy doing this stuff. Believe me. Don't let anyone ever tell you it is. It's not. But it's a passion. I love it, and I really love doing it. So that's the important thing. So Tiff, Rachelis X, thank you. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate that. 43, 44, 44 peeps it looks like we've got in the house right now. Very nice. Seems to be jumping, hovering around the 50 mark. Very cool. Latest movie I've seen in the theaters, Travis, is The Meg. Saw it last night. Definitely a fun movie. Stupid movie, but fun movie. I mean, who knows what's down there, right? I mean, only, what, 5 to 10% of the oceans have been explored, so technically there could be something out there, possibly. Really kind of a scary idea, but very fun movie to watch. Definitely fun movie to watch. Ever tried Chex Mix 2 different flavors sour cream? And I have not, but I've seen they have combo flavors for things like that. So, have to see. Antonio Anderson, favorite thing from Burger King? Chicken fries. I'm a huge fan of chicken fries. And incidentally, and I know Elizabeth Ricard is going to love this right now. I got a message from Burger King directly. And on the direct message on social media to me, which was kind of hilarious, actually on Twitter, they said, yeah, we heard that chicken fries are your favorite, and we want to send you something. So they said, you know, if we can just confirm your address. So obviously this was the legit account. I verified it was because I follow them, and sent them my address. Haven't received whatever it may be that they're sending there. But once I figure out what it is, once I receive something, you guys will definitely be seeing what that is there. So really, really cool on their part for that. Frankie Jayme, $5 donation as well. Thank you so much. You guys are blowing up those super chats tonight. There's going to be some really, really fun reviews coming as always, but you guys are making it easier, which is nice. Thank you so much for that, Frankie. And hopefully, it says cool right there. Hopefully you are cool right now and enjoying your evening right now as we wind down here with 10 minutes left. I cannot wait to just go for a walk right now. You know what? Probably going to go for In-N-Out. So if David P., if you're still watching this right now, probably going to hit up In-N-Out after this because they've got outdoor seating, and it just sounds like something that's pretty bomb right now. So I may have to hit up In-N-Out. But again, Frankie Jayme, thank you so much for that. I greatly appreciate that. Longtime supporter and fan of the channel. Thank you. Ian's the man for show. Drew, I appreciate that very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ian, suggest something on Netflix that's a must-watch in your opinion. Let's see. You know, I'm just finishing up Lost in Space, believe it or not. I've got 2 episodes left of that, which was really, really good. It's different, but I really like it. So I'd probably go with that, only because it's kind of a guilty pleasure right now, late at night. So go with that for sure. Let's see, what else is actually out right now? Cinemax has, well, actually not on Netflix, but on Cinemax. Let's see, there is a show called Outcast. I believe it's from there as well. I always get these things that are sent to me, and I check them out. And Outcast, I got to admit, is pretty nasty show. It's more of like a demon possession type of thing, and it's from the creator of The Walking Dead. So highly recommend that one if you guys like that type of thing. It's like a 10-episode series as well. So search that one out, which is good. Let's see here. Going down the line. My chat is moving. Hang on one second here, guys. Jumping up here. Rachelis. Okay, we appreciate the follow on Insta. Okay, I will look for you. You know what? Just to prove it to you right now, let me jump on my Instagram. And I'm going to search you. So, Rachelis. There we go. .ox. There it is. All right. Very cool. You are in there. You should see that notification on your phone right now. You let me know, Rachelis. I appreciate you very much. And not just because of the super chat donation. I appreciate it greatly. Thank you so much. Becky G. What it do? What it do? What's your favorite item from Trader Joe's? Believe it or not, it's going to be the pickle chips that they have. That is just ridiculous. That and the pumpkin pancake mix. Also there, Beck. It's definitely some of my favorite stuff. It's more of a seasonal thing, so that's definitely something that you can get usually like around like October, November, obviously. But search out the pickle chips because it is like, you know, bomb potato chips pickle flavor. It's like dill pickle is what it is. It's really good. It is really, really good. Jency, have I tried 2 Coca-Cola flavors, raspberry and Georgia peach? I have not. I have not tried those just yet there. But you know what? I've been really cutting down my soda intake. I mean, literally, I'm like literally water and iced tea, unsweetened iced tea only, with a little bit of stevia extract, believe it or not. So we'll have to see about these other flavors there. Occasionally, I do have a soda, so I'll search these out here for you. Mr. Jimmy, mi familia, great to see you on here, man. Would you ever go back to do the top 10 of food reviews you've been giving out? 10 out of 10, 9 out of 10. You know, the end of the year is when I usually do the top 10 I've done throughout the year, like the most watched ones. But, you know, I give out a lot of 9s and a lot of 10s, and a lot of people say that's controversial because, you know, naturally nothing is perfect like that. But I'm always going, at least I always base it on what I'm reviewing and basically if it delivers on the expectations of what they do. So I've lost count with probably the amount of 9s and 10s that I've given out, Jimmy, over the course of over 700 plus videos that I've made. If you guys can believe that, which is insane. Over 700 plus videos for my channel right now, and growing and continuing. It just keeps moving. So I would probably do another top 10 type thing, but let me see if I can find a way to filter that, and I'll get back to you because that would be something else. Drew's Reviews, double animal style. Yes, no tomato. That's my favorite as well. You already know. Too bad no cookout your way. Yes, I would love to try something like that from them as well. Rachelis has got the notification. Yes, following. You know it. And I'm not one of these types that unfollow as well, just so you know. I keep it legit, okay? For real. Like my boy Crazy Lokes on YouTube. For real, though. We gonna keep pushing. Search Crazy Lokes. I love that dude. Good times. Elizabeth Ricard, my Insta is dead. Oh, come on now. You all know. Oofity oof, will you marry me? My wife may have something to say about that. Tiffany, super chat donation. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Just because you seem to like pickles a lot too. There you I appreciate that. I don't shy away from pickles. Don't get it twisted. All right. Very, very cool. And my cuz is on. Becky G. Homie hugs, homie hugs. Homie hugs. Stay safe in your travels, Beck. Stay safe in your travels. And say hi. Say hi. Is Taco Bell bringing something new? Of course. Watch out this coming week. You never know. It's your boy Big Ben 2493 back on YouTube. Nice. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Freddie, what's up, my brothers? Great to see you on here again, man. Doing your thing out there. Southern East Coast. Me so hungry. I'm not going to touch that one. Robert, I got A-list too. Nice. Double ticket for the Predator Dolby Cinema. Yes, I can't wait, man. I cannot wait for the Predator. Incidentally, September is my birthday month. I'm born on 9/11. And they have 2 awesome movies coming out around my birthday. The Predator, which I believe is the 14th. And then the 7th is The Nun, which I can't wait. So I'm already locked in. I can't wait there. You know, the only reason I did the A-list thing is because, you know, seeing movies a la carte for 20 bucks a pop is ridiculous now. If you can get a subscription service that MoviePass made popular and it's legit and it's going to be around and it's supported, why not? So yeah, man, Freddie, I am so down with it. I am so down with it. Actually, I see Freddie's comment, "Me so hungry" right there. Robert, so you already know I'm all about that A-list life and the pretzel bites, which incidentally I do want to review their Bavarian pretzel they've got on there. So one of these days we'll have to see about that. Jen C. Molina, like to try rose gold, different flavors, thin crisp, pretzel crisp. I like roll gold for pretzels in general. So yeah, I would have to say I would like to try anything that they put out, to be honest. Philly Feet, I haven't watched Ozark with Jason Bateman. I haven't seen that show, but I hear it's good. Resolutions fulfilled. What's your go-to favorite chip? I'm probably going to say Doritos. I like Doritos a lot. Don't have it too often, but when I do, that's my go-to. I like Doritos. Yes, Ken hates pickles still to this day. Dean Tai, Togos or Subway? Probably going to go Togos because Subway I had a lot during my previous professional life, and I will never eat it again because I pretty much kind of lived on it, and I will not eat that again. I don't care what they put out. I will not review it. Goody Two Shoes, all my Instagram followers think I'm vegan. What gave them that idea, Jane? What gave them that idea? God, guys, this was ice cold. This is just water I have in here. It's now super lukewarm in here. It just shows you. Am I sweating on camera here? Can you kind of see me kind of sweating? Kinda? It's craziness. I'm so done with this heat. It's like Lucifer himself has just sat his butt crack down upon the Southland and just said, here I am. I'm here. Deal with it. I can't deal with this right now. I want to sleep, damn it. I want to sleep. I'm so hot. Oh. SNK, do I cook? Occasionally. Not very often, but occasionally. Let's see. Can I get a shout out? I've been sub for years. Cordy Leader, of course. Thank you so much. Cordy Leader, thank you so much for being one of my subscribers since the very, very early days. I know that for sure. I've seen you before. Thank you so much for jumping on the stream tonight. Let's peep this out as we're rounding out the evening here as well. I appreciate you very much, and I love you too. I love you too. I love all you guys. Goody Two Shoes, I just saw the thing on that. I got the email for the Marvel 10th anniversary. They're doing like 20 movies for like $50, which is crazy because those fan events, unfortunately, are not part of A-List. So I have all those movies on Blu-ray, so I'm good. I'm good. I have every Marvel movie that they've come out with. As soon as it's out on Blue, I usually get it. So I don't want to invest in that. Although it'd be fun to see a few of them on IMAX that haven't been. I think Thor, is one. The Incredible Hulk is another. There's a few that I mentioned there. Dean, ever done a Cheesecake Factory review? I have not, but I was discussing that with my wife as we were at Cheesecake Factory a few nights ago. So one of these days, I will be adding something to the channel. Ned, let's see. I love your channel. Love your channel. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much for jumping on. Let's see. Going down the line. Let's see. Adam Spy is the code for a free ticket for the Spy Who Dumped Me on the Adam app. Oh, cool. All right. Very cool. See about checking that out. It does look pretty funny there with Mila Kunis and the other chick who name escapes me from the Ghostbusters and SNL. Let's see here. Drew, hi, Freddie. Freddie's in the house. Freddie's food reviews. Jaywalk, thanks so much for jumping on as we're just about to end the stream out here right now, which incidentally, there's a nice segue in. Larry Nguyen, yes, I do plan on doing a Lowry's review eventually. Definitely, I really want to get that on film. But you guys can check out my Instagram at Peep This Out Reviews, and you'll see some pretty nice pictures from Lowry's in there that I've done in the past, some things that I put on there right now. But Jaywalk, thanks for jumping on so much. You guys will be able to find this replay in the community tab here on the channel. Tomorrow, I'm going to shoot for mid-morning, early afternoon, and you'll also find the link to the Wakey Bakey hash, which is one of the new Munchie mashups that are actually back at Jack in the Box right now. Since I just did the steak teriyaki bowl, I know that they had the whole thing on the window, and they're back in stock for a limited time only. So you guys can take a look and see what I thought of the Wakey Bakey hash. That was a Cheaters Cam review, I believe, when I did it. So good times, good times. Computer Blue has seen The Death of Superman. Cool. Yeah, I'm definitely going to check out the anime on that and see what's up. Let's see, Mr. Jimmy. Wait. Lowry's versus Summit House Prime Rib. Oh, that would be the jam right there, Jimmy. Maybe I'll have to see about filming one and filming the other and then giving my thoughts after it, because it's really the only way that I can do that. So that would be probably a review in progress down the road. So we'll have to figure something out with that for sure. So with that, guys, I think we're going to round it out because I am straight up melting in here right now. It is just so ridiculous. You know, if it's like this next week, and it's probably going to be, I am going to be back outside again. We'll figure out a spot to go. We'll do this live again. It was a blast. Yes, Kate McKinnon and Mila Kunis. I couldn't think of the name there. That is right. Are there any Philly cheesesteak spots over there in Cali? Well, we have Philly's Best, which is actually not bad. That wouldn't be something to probably check out. Actually, I will actually probably add that in the next couple of weeks. I'll try and get over to Philly's Best and do a Philly cheesesteak review from there. That would be kind of good. Incidentally, my cousin Becky, who's from Philly, who happens to be there at the moment there, knows what Philly's cheesesteak is all about, and I do as well, having been there as well, visiting my cousins a few years back, and we had a blast checking out Jim's, which was really actually a lot better than Pat's and Gino's, believe it or not. But it was good stuff there for sure. And incidentally, guys, the 15th of this month is the 5-year anniversary of Peep This Out. So I have to think about something special to do. We may even be doing a stream on the 15th. I think that's on... When is the 15th? Is it Wednesday? I think it's Wednesday this coming week. The 15th is Wednesday. Okay, maybe we'll see about doing the stream on Wednesday instead of Friday. Or maybe we'll do something on Wednesday, but then still do something kind of like quick on Friday. I haven't really decided yet, but if I do, there'll be some communication on there. But at the very least there, let me just thank you guys in advance for 5 amazing years of blowing out content every single week without fail. And that's fact, guys. Since day one, there has been at least 2 reviews, 1 bare minimum, but it's rare, if anything, that you guys have seen here on my channel. For those of you guys who have been my day one peeps, you guys already know. I definitely love what I do. I have a blast doing this stuff, and just watch for bigger, and better things to come as we stretch on past. But guys, 5 years is a huge milestone right now. So we'll see about doing something quick on Wednesday. Okay, it is Wednesday, so we'll see about doing something on the actual anniversary day. I definitely want to make that something poignant and figure out what we'll do there. And then Friday we'll do something maybe kind of quick, maybe an on location-ish type of thing. We'll figure it out. But again, drop some comments on the replay here. If you guys are watching this on the replay already, let me just remind you to do that right now, so you guys can let me know what it is that you'd like to see for the 5-year anniversary. It's just craziness right now. So couldn't have done it without you guys. I'm really super stoked for what the future is going to hold, not just for this channel, but for everything in general. There's so much going on in the background right now that I can't really say just yet. But just know that the machine is always moving. There's always things in play, and you will always find the quality content that many of you are looking for in this category going forward there, along with the streaming, which I love to do as well. So Virgos rule. Yes, they do, Steven. You already know. September babies in the house. We already know. So we'll have to see about that. So again, watch for new content. I'm shooting for the next release. I'm almost done. Probably should have it probably out on Sunday. I don't want to kill myself and to have it for tomorrow. So let's shoot for Sunday-ish around there, and then we'll go with maybe I'll push something up and I'll figure some things out for you guys here. So with that, guys, thank you so much for jumping on. To everyone who has super chatted, I will definitely be checking the super chat portion. I don't want to thank just one of you guys and forget some, but just know that everybody who has donated to super chat has definitely helped out the channel. Thank you so much. And you guys giving the thumbs up here on the channel as well has helped, as well as on top of that. So thank you so much for that. Again, it means a great deal to me from the bottom of my heart. And with that, I'm going to close this one out because I am melting, like I said. You stay frosty as well to everybody here. And let me switch back on over. And I will be here for a little bit in the chat before it goes out. So I'll be typing away a little bit to some of you guys. So watch for that music to end on the ending screen when it says thanks for watching. And I'll be hanging out here for a bit. And guys, you guys try and stay cool, stay frosty, be good to each other. Whatever it is that you do, do it to the best of your ability. Have an amazing weekend. And above all else, be happy. Life is too short. Remember that. All right, guys. This is Ian K officially closing out the live stream in effect for Friday. And this is August 10th. Make sure you guys get out there and go check out the Meg on the biggest screen you possibly can. It is definitely dumb fun, but a lot of fun at the same time. So this is Ian K officially closing out the stream. As always, I've got quality content every single week here on my channel. So while you stay tuned for the next review coming real soon, in the meantime, stay frosty. Have a good one, guys. It was great being on here with you, and I will definitely talk to you guys soon. Watch for the next review later this weekend. See ya.